Where are you looking now?
Just across the border.
And what is there?
Russia and forest.
Norwegian border guards on their mission in the north. Every day and night, conscripts put on their heavy gear to patrol the NATO border with Russia. As we drive along, on the right side of the frozen Pasvik river is Kola Peninsula, home to the Russia's nuclear fleet.
Now in the winter time, it's frozen as you can see, and we can walk on it, we can drive snowmobiles on it.
Every once in a while there is someone who attempts or actually manages to cross the border. It could potentially be dangerous, and especially in this area along the river. There are areas with no ice, areas with thin ice, and in 25 below that would be a life-threatening situation immediately.
That's why Aslak and Ivar's role of the daily patrols is crucial, as there is no fence on the Norwegian side.
For us in the river it would be very hard to have a fence. We could have it on land, but then it would be in the way of people living their normal lives.
Meanwhile, 1 year since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, tension at this border is clearly rising. It was around this area when in January a former commander with the Russian mercenary Wagner group managed to cross the river on ice and seek for asylum. This is just a few meters away from the actual border, and the first thing you see on Norwegian side are private houses. Paul has been living next to the border for more than 25 years.
So there is Russia, about a kilometer from here.
When the Russian fighter crossed the border, he knocked on the door of a local woman here.
Yeah.
Aren't you afraid to get visitors like that?
No, I wouldn't be afraid if it was a visitor that is knocking on the door and asking for some assistance. Like now when it's minus 25 degrees, need some care when you're out there. We need to do the procedures that we should do, call the police, call the border authorities, and so this person can get the further help. I don't like fences. That will make problems for nature and for the rest of the people living on this side as well. And this type of walls, iron curtain walls, and that is quite negative in the community system. They are our neighbors on the other side. They are having a system now which we are not so fond of, but we are still the neighbors, and we still have some good friends on the other side.
To instruct the locals how to deal with the possible asylum seekers is one of the main tasks of the Border Patrol nowadays. They are ready for any scenarios, the head of the Pasvik unit says, even the worst ones. But for now, the main task is to keep an eye.
Sometimes we see people, sometimes we see boats, cars. Right now it's pretty quiet.